Welcome to Growing Minds Through Stories. Here, stories come alive to inspire, teach, and spark your imagination. Hit subscribe and join the journey. Let's grow together.
Arjun sat quietly in the corner of his room, the broken parts of his latest invention scattered across the floor. The old radio he had fixed a few weeks ago sat proudly on his desk, still working perfectly, but it felt like a distant memory now. His excitement had faded, replaced by the echoes of his friends' laughter and his family's disapproving glances. His father's voice echoed in his mind, "Why do you waste your time with this nonsense?" His friends too had laughed, calling him Radio Boy and mocking his weird gadgets. Arjun felt his confidence slipping away. He had started believing that maybe they were right. Maybe his dreams were just that. Dreams meant to stay in his head and not the real world. The next day at school, Arjun was unusually quiet. His science teacher, Mrs. Sharma, noticed. She had always seen a spark in Arjun, a curiosity that many of her other students lacked. After class, she called him over. Mrs. Sharma asked, "Arjun, is everything all right?" Arjun hesitated, unsure if he should share what was bothering him. But something about Mrs. Sharma's kind voice made him open up. He said, "I don't think I should be doing all this science stuff anymore. No one believes in it, not even me." Mrs. Sharma replied, "Do you know, Arjun, every great inventor faced doubt and criticism? Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb, failed over 1,000 times before he succeeded." Arjun was surprised. 1,000 times? Mrs. Sharma continued. "Yes. And do you know what he said? He didn't fail 1,000 times, he just found 1,000 ways that didn't work." Arjun couldn't help but smile a little. Mrs. Sharma added, "I see something special in you, Arjun. I believe in your talent, and I think you should believe in it too." Before he could respond, she pulled out a flyer from her bag and handed it to him. It was for the district science competition, a prestigious event where students from all over the region showcased their inventions. Mrs. Sharma encouraged, "I think you should enter this. It's a chance to show everyone, including yourself, what you're capable of." Arjun stared at the flyer. The idea of competing scared him. What if he failed? What if everyone laughed at him again? But deep down, a small spark of hope flickered. Maybe this was his chance to prove them wrong. That evening, Arjun sat at his desk, staring at the old radio. Mrs. Sharma's words echoed in his mind. Slowly, he began gathering the broken parts of his latest invention. It was an idea he had been working on, a solar-powered emergency light designed to help his village during frequent power cuts. The first few attempts had failed, but now, with Mrs. Sharma's encouragement, he felt a renewed sense of determination. Days turned into nights as Arjun worked tirelessly. He read books from the library, watched tutorials on his old cracked phone, and experimented with different materials. His mother watched silently from the doorway, her heart torn between worry and pride. One evening, as he adjusted the solar panel for the 100th time, the light flickered and then stayed on. Arjun's heart raced. It worked. He ran outside, calling for his parents. His father, skeptical at first, watched in amazement as Arjun demonstrated how the light charged during the day and provided hours of brightness at night. For the first time, Arjun saw something in his father's eyes that had been missing: respect. The day of the competition arrived. Arjun, with his invention carefully packed in a box, stood nervously outside the school gates. Mrs. Sharma met him there, her reassuring smile giving him the courage he needed. The competition hall was filled with students showcasing incredible projects, robotic arms, eco-friendly gadgets, and more. Arjun felt a wave of intimidation, but he remembered Mrs. Sharma's words and took a deep breath. When it was his turn, he stepped onto the stage, his heart pounding in his chest. "This is my solar-powered emergency light. It can help villages like mine during power outages, and it's affordable to make." The judges listened intently, asking questions that Arjun answered with confidence. When he finished, the applause from the audience was louder than he had ever imagined. A week later, Arjun received a letter at home. It was from the competition committee. "Congratulations, Arjun. You have won first place in the district science competition. Your invention has inspired us all." Tears welled up in his eyes as he read the letter aloud to his family. His father hugged him tightly, something he hadn't done in years. "I'm proud of you, son." Arjun realized then that dreams might face challenges, doubts, and criticism. But with belief, perseverance, and a little ray of hope, even the smallest town dreamer could shine brightly.
Enjoyed the content? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel Growing Minds Through Stories for more amazing videos. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest uploads. Your support means the world.